Hi people, TS here, just doing my review of our 1-1 draw with Liverpool. I definitely believe that it was a great performance by the team, and on another day, we would have taken all 3 points. I think if that game had gone on for maybe another 5-10 minutes or so, we may have nicked the winner, but in the end, the draw is probably a fair result. I felt that Liverpool, at the beginning they had some chances, I think, within the first 10-15 minutes, unable to capitalise off that. And then from then on into half-time, we seemed like, the dominant team. Of course, just before half-time, they had a set piece and Leno come racing out, completely missed the ball. And, Van Dijk's had to hit the post, and, on another day, that could have been a goal. Going into the second half, as we're expected to, as we've done to each game so far this season, we tend to be a much better team in the second half. And even when we went 1-0 down, we didn't look like we weren't in the game anymore. And of course, we got the equaliser through Lacazette. And like I've mentioned before, on another day we may have won the game. I thought that every single player played fantastically well. Barring that minor blip from Leno, I thought he did decent. I thought Bellerin had a good game. I thought Kolasinac, though he hasn't played a game in so long because he's been out injured, I thought he's been fantastic. I thought did fantastic. I thought Holding and Mustafi did great. Torreira, I'd give it to man of the match too. There was a moment where he did like 2 challenges within the space of 5 seconds, and you could hear the response from the crowd. There was pleasing. So was I watching the game. I thought Xhaka had a great game. Some people say Özil was a passenger, but, he was getting on the ball, he was doing stuff. I think there's a lot of stuff that Özil does that, is not so visible, but I thought he had a good game. Aubameyang did well. Mkhitaryan did all right. And, Lacazette, it wasn't then great the whole game, but, he was working hard, and that's all you can ask for. And then, of course, Iwobi came on, and, he kind of changed the game. And, Welbeck came on, kind of pushed their centre-halves back a bit. And Ramsey came on, and, he was getting into some neat spaces. And, the substitutions that we made, in a sense, forced Klopp to bring on, players like Joel Matip, to seek out the draw, because I think he realised that at this current moment in time, they was on the edge of, being defeated. But, a lot of positives to take from this game. It was good to get a draw, but, even like I've seen Emery say in the post-match conference, he's actually said, we're glad of a draw, but we're not glad because we wanted to win. And, that's the sort of, mentality you want from the manager. And I think what he's done within this, space of, 4 months of training this team and stuff, I think some people, it goes not realised, because, some of these players last season, would have rolled over at 1-0 down, and these players, are completely up for the fight. And, long may this good performance continue. That's all for myself in terms of the review. Let me know down below on the game, and whether you was happy with a point or whether you think it's 2 points dropped. That's all for myself for today. If you're new to the channel, subscribe, and I'll catch you later.